This is homework for Thursday, the 1st of December, and you're doing Unit 4, Lesson number 2, homework problem number 3, and homework problem number 4. Okay, here we go. This first one is asking you, number 3 is asking you to select which equations are true and which equations are not true, and if they're not true, you have to fix them. So the first thing I did is I labeled the squares x because we don't know, and we know that the circles are the triangles are each 1.5 and the circles are 3.5. And then to check problem number 1, it said that 3x plus 1.5 was equal to 3.5. So what I did is I started crossing out all but 3 x's and the 1.5. So I can cross an x here and an x here, and a 1.5 here, and a 1.5 here, and a 1.5 here, and a 1.5 here, and a 3.5 here, and a 3.5 here. And what I'm left on this side with is just this one 3.5 circle, and on this side 1.5 and 3 x's, so I know that one works. On the second one, it says would x plus x plus x plus 4.5 plus 3.5 be equal to x plus 3 plus 7? Well, on this side, if you add up what these numbers are equal to, 1.5 and 1.5 is 3, and 3.5 and 3.5 is 7, which means that on this side we have x plus 10, if you wanted to do it that way. On this side we have 4x plus 4.5 plus 3.5. But this says x plus x plus x, so it's missing an x. So this won't work because it's missing an x, and you'd have to add an x to the left side. If they said x plus x plus x plus x plus 4.5 plus 3.5 equaled x plus 3.7, then it would be true. On the next one, it's saying 4x plus 8 equals x plus 10. And so I just added everything up. There's definitely 4 x's here. And 1.5 and 1.5 and 1.5, that's going to come out to be 4.5. And 4.5 plus 3.5 is 8. And over here, this is all equal to 10. And so this is x plus 10, and this is 4x plus 8. That is true. And then on this one, I just started crossing things out to see what would happen, because you need 3 x's on this side. And so if I crossed a square here and a square here, then here I have 2 triangles and 2 circles, which is equal to 10. And here I have 3 triangles and a circle, which is equal to 8, 4.5 plus 3.5. Well, if you did 10 minus 8, you'd get 2, which means if you crossed out the 8 here and took out 8 here, it would be equal to 2, and so this is correct. Problem number 4, it says, what could you do to each side to keep the hanger balanced? Well, the first thing I did is I looked to see what I could tell about the shapes, and so I crossed a triangle out on both sides, and then you can see that a square is equal to 2 circles, and I wrote that down. A square is equal to 2 circles. So here I go. Adding 2 circles on the left and a square on the right. Yes, that would work because we know that 2 circles balances out a square from this up here. Adding 2 triangles to each side would definitely work because you're putting the same exact thing on both sides. Adding 2 circles on the right and a square on the left, yep, because again you know that a square is equal to 2 circles. Adding a circle on the left and a square on the right, nope, because it takes 2 circles to balance a square. Adding a triangle on the left on the square on the right, nope, because you're not adding the same thing to each side. Okay, homework is done, and that was less than 5 minutes. I hope you have a great night, last night of homework. See you tomorrow.